Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be looking at some of the luckiest people caught on camera.
That was close. Any further and we'd have the first ever crash between an airplane and a motorcycle.
Okay, I've got a couple of questions. First of all, why was an airplane going under the motorcycle? I'm assuming that was some type of trick that a company's put on. I don't know how somebody could ever do something like that. I'm telling you right now, if that motorcycle hit the aircraft, it would blow up like a bomb.
For those who think that recycling is boring, these guys were very ecologically sane.
Oh my god, they got it in the hole. Look at that, it just goes straight in. Okay, now that is talent. Whenever I watch these videos, I always get so jealous because these people are literally talented and I'm not. I used to be so good at getting things in the holes. I could literally flip a water bottle into a bin and it would land upwards. Maybe that's my talent.
This motorcycle was not designed for racing. It was born to dance.
Oh my god. That's so dangerous. Did you see the way it just malfunctioned? I didn't even see him fall off it. I'm assuming it glitched and then he fell off and then it just went in a mad one. That's so scary, and I've got a feeling electric cars are gonna be like that. Think of it, with normal cars you can kind of control it. If you take the key out, it'll not move. But with electric cars, as long as it's got battery and electricity in it, it's gonna be able to move. I'm telling you, one day Tesla's gonna take over the world. Mark my words, it's coming.
And here's another example of a motorcycle that thinks for itself. Without any input from its driver, they were lucky no one got caught in the Hot Wheels.
Yeah, look at it. It's going so fast. That is literally one way to get somebody injured. That's so terrifying. I've never understood that sport. I don't understand how going around on a big dirt track is a sport. Well, I can kind of see it. I just see it as a major hazard. I'm telling you, somebody's going to be getting injured soon. I swear if you fell off one of them motorcycles, you would literally break your back. That's terrifying. I never want to take that risk. Oh my god.
When you're going past a construction site and you get to celebrate your new de facto birthday. No seatbelts would have helped there.
That could have went down in them. I'm sorry, you don't understand how close that was to taking them out. If a big object lands in a car like that, you're getting smashed. I wonder how far off them it was. That's so terrifying, and that's why I don't drive behind lorries to have them big pillar things in it, because one day them pillars are gonna go through my head.
And this race driver must be a time traveler from an era of flying cars.
Oh my god, it just done a 360-degree spin.
But most importantly, not injuring anyone.
Did you see that? It literally done a trick. It terrifies me. I'm sorry, I don't know how anyone could ever drive them vehicles. It must be so fun. I bet you if you're a fast driver, you'd love that. I can't relate. I'd never drive fast. I'm telling you right now, if I ever get a driver's license, I'm going at 2 miles per hour. I'd just be scared to hit somebody and then get thrown into jail.
A backflip on a slippery summit right next to a cliff. Great
Why would
choice
you
for
do
TikTok.
that?
Not so much for self-preservation.
Oh my god. Hello, don't laugh at them. That's literally inappropriate. So you're telling me he done a backflip and nearly fell off the cliff and his friends react with laughing. I don't care. If I were friends with them, I'd literally cut them off. I'd tell them never to speak to me again. I'm assuming that he's quite young. He looked like he could be a young adult. This is why you don't let people under the age of 30 near dangerous places like this. They try to do backflips and then nearly fall off.
It seems that a Formula driver and a truck driver were switched at birth.
Oh my god, that's so scary. Oh, is it gonna crash? Oh my god, they
That's
were
what people
lucky.
imagine they look like behind the wheel.
Yeah, did you see that? How did that literally miss both of them? So you're telling me that lorry driver missed the other lorry and the pillars at the side of the road? That person deserves the pay rise because that could have ended in catastrophe. It also looked like there was a big ditch beside them. So if that went wrong, he would have ended up in the ditch.
How often do you confuse laying in bed and skydiving?
Oh no.
Jumping into the abyss is relaxing. Who wants to get distracted by a parachute?
Oh, he pulled the parachute in the end. I'm sorry, I got so scared right there. I thought he was literally just gonna hit the water. If you hit the water from that height and that speed, you would literally get disintegrated. There's a good old saying that if you hit water from high up, it's basically like landing in concrete. So if you're ever falling from a really tall building, just pray that you survive. I mean, if I were falling, I'd probably try to land in a tree, but then that would probably just break every bone in my body.
Did this trick go as intended? Because if it's luck, this guy needs to ski straight into a casino.
Excuse me, was that luck? Did that look lucky to me? That looked very dangerous. I went skiing a few times whenever I was younger and I nearly done a backflip and it is terrifying. I don't really know how to describe it. Basically, you just feel yourself going round in a circle. I'm assuming that he's like a professional skier, but he nearly got taken out. Like, he could have fallen far.
This truck must be packed with horseshoes and a 4-leaf clover. Otherwise, how do you explain this?
Oh no, oh my god, it's gonna tip. Is it gonna tip? Okay, I don't think it tipped in the end, but that was terrifying. I'm literally scared of everything because of this video. And I love how the minute we see a lorry nearly falling over, I hear one outside of my house. That is genuinely just so scary. Like, I couldn't imagine that happening to me. Imagine you're driving that like truck lorry thing and it just starts bouncing. I'm telling you right now, I'd have a heart attack.
This guy definitely has the skill to turn off his alarm just before it goes off.
Okay, 991, is he gonna get it? Oh my god, he got it! Okay, he's a ninja. He is literally a superhuman. It's hard enough getting it close, never mind right on point. And he done a backflip. I'm telling you right now, that man has got secret powers and I want them.
You've got to be one of Fate's favorites to get away unscathed after performing a few tricks during the race.
Wait, is this an actual sport? This literally reminds me of the game. What's that game that you play in like PC and Xbox where you're in like a big cage and you've got loads of them little cars and you have to try and get the ball in like the goal? I can't remember what it's called, but that video right there just reminded me of that game.
That moment when you wish for a beer so intensely, it literally flies into your hand.
I've seen that video and it's disgusting. He doesn't know if he's drunk beer or pee. Somebody could have literally just urinated in that cup and thrown it towards him and he's drank it. I mean, it did look warm and bubbly, so we have to hope it was either beer or champagne.
What if the bridge is too low? You'll need to duck, this driver was told. Can't argue with your boss, can you?
What was all of that black stuff coming out the lorry at the end? Was that soil from the grass or was that the fuel? Wait, let me watch that again. Watch this right here. What is all that black stuff? Is it from inside the lorry? I can't tell if that was the lorry or if that was the fuel. Either way, that looks like it's gonna cost a lot of money. Did he not know that he couldn't go under the bridge? That would be so scary. Like, imagine if he ripped the whole bridge off.
A goal? Not on my watch. The defender literally chased the puck, ending up in the net himself.
Oh my god, and he saved them. That is what you call a team player. He literally knew he's probably going to end up on his head and probably injuring himself, but he made the other team miss their goal. That is what you call a good team player. I wish I'd done sport. Like, I really should get back into sport. I feel like I'd definitely be like him. I love how I'm saying that, but if I were actually him, I'd probably just sit out at the side because I'm too lazy to do exercise.
Hey, if it doesn't work out with motor racing, perhaps he should try his hand at competitive running? It's as if his luck gave him a clue that he picked the wrong sport.
How did he get up? Did you see that? He literally completely skidded and then got up and started running. I'm pretty sure they're covered in like protective gear. So it means that if they do fall and skid, they'll not rip their body to shreds. That's quite cool, isn't it? Like, do you reckon he's done that a few times? I wonder how that feels. Like, it must be really cool.
When you watch Euro 2020 and decide you want to be picked for your national team, unfortunately, your skills are only good enough for throwing garbage away.
I bet you he was so impressed with himself after he pulled off that move. He definitely went and told his friends and none of them believed him, but now he's got that proof. Isn't it kind of weird how the coolest things happen whenever you don't think the camera's rolling? Like, I do so many weird and cool things off camera and I kind of wish, oh my god, maybe I should have filmed that.
Oops, wrong address. A careless duck nearly became an item on the Croc takeout menu, delivery and all.
I'm telling you, them ducks have balls. I always see really small animals literally get themselves into really dangerous situations. It could be ducks, birds, mice, cats. I've literally seen videos of cats fighting off bears. I mean, that little thing's lucky it didn't get turned into duck stew.
It's good to have a friend who would give up his seat for you, even if from the height of 65 feet.
Oh, what? Come on. How is that possible? Like, how is that literally possible? I feel like I'm gonna ask that question a lot in this video. Imagine if he, like, threw it down and it fell apart. That would kind of be sad, wouldn't it? Like, he's literally just wasted a good seat. But, I mean, that's a video he's probably gonna remember forever. Imagine being able to tell your friend you threw a seat from really high up and it landed.
Coke and sports are incompatible? Well, how do you explain this incredible shot?
Oh my god, it went through the hole. I feel like you guys are gonna roll your eyes, but you know how I always talk about how I was really good at basketball in school. I was honestly incredible when it came to that sport. I could definitely pull something like that off. I don't know why, but I literally used to be so good at sport and so sporty whenever I was younger. Now I literally sit in my room, eat food, and record YouTube videos. I should really get back into sports, shouldn't I?
How do you overtake someone without making them mad? Distract them with a spectacular trick on a slippery road.
Oh my god, all that black ice. Look at the way they're just skidding. I'm sorry, but that is another reason why I don't want to drive a car. If you're ever driving a car and you're looking at the road and thinking, oh my god, thank god it's not icy, keep in mind that black ice exists. And that right there is black ice. It's basically ice, but you don't really see it because the roads are usually like a dirty black color. It's really dangerous. Like, they literally completely skidded around and done a 360-degree turn. I mean, I think they're fine in the end. They were able to like not get into a crash. But if that was me, I'd probably end up in a crash with all my limbs missing.
This bullfighter always wanted to be able to do a cartwheel, and this bull not only assisted him, it spotted him as well.
That man deserves that. I'm sorry, but I hate bullfighters. These poor little bulls are taken out of their natural habitat and basically like angered. People literally irritate them on purpose to try to get entertainment and money out of it. Who in their right mind would wave a red flag in front of a bull? If you do that, you're asking to get taken out. Anyways, guys, that was some of the luckiest people caught on camera. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, press that big red subscribe button, and yes, I'll see you all in my next video.